Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he pulls in the catch. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's yours. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as any.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To throw, it's yours. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense?
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
As a quarterback, to see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking, this one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. When he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On the run, it's Etienne.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's back. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He shreds the tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. To the air, it's back. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it second down. Nice grab. It's Bell. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Dropping back. It's back. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He hands it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bolden. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Urasek. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for 1st down and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain
can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your...
Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Holding, receiving team. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football. And Georgia.
And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Scanning the field. It's yours. Looking for the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Looking for some space. It's ETN. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see, and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. And this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. Running through the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Out comes the...
Number 91.
To give it a shot, this is a long way out. Kick is up and no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They missed the 58-yarder, so it sets the offense up at the 41. Finds his man. It's Moore. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The back's got it. Throws a stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
To throw, it's yours. We'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. First down and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's ETN. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Suscribete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's yours. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Georgia. This passing game is on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's yours. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out past the 30. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
3:25. Roll it.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Second down after that previous play.
Let's go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And they will trot out the field goal team here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Bolden. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass caught, second down now.
29 Philly.
Scanning the field, it's yours. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ewers. He's running out of time. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Bolden. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So this team suffers what became a beatdown. We were not expecting this at all. And, wow, it's a head-scratcher.
Yeah, they've got a lot of soul-searching to do, in my opinion. You played a good team and got outplayed, but I think there are a lot of teaching points that can come out of a game like this. Hopefully, this coaching staff uses them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.